Streaming check. Not sure. I don't know. It's not doing anything. Just hey.
Christian, you want a Prime sub?
Do I want the Prime sub? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't have my spells on my combat utility belt.
You mean the combat utility belt is?
That's still broken.
Do you mean like the token action hub? The thing at the top of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might not have. You might not have spell slots.
Nope, I got on my check.
Oh, okay. Then the recent update must have been an unfortunate one.
Yeah, I saw some
Okay.
issues. Might be that spell has a.
No, I mean I don't have the spells tab. I think
Oh, you
it's
don't
just
have the spells
broken.
tab.
Yeah.
Same
I
for
think
me,
it's broken.
but we can just use the character
Yeah.
sheet. Should be fine.
Yeah. Should be fine. I don't think we're going into combat today. We'll see what you guys do. But good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christian 9K3G, and I'll be the Dungeon Master for this here game of Dungeons and Dragons. Announcements? I don't think we have anything. Welcome back to the world of Ethicsia, where last time you guys finished up your mission escorting to and from the Tree of Changing. You guys got back into town at Creature Concord. The dirt and mud of the town filling your shoes as you stomp back to the Midnight Trough, where Drexos, a Leonin guard, calls out Dalatash and says, "You're buying drinks." And that's where we're going to pick up. You guys basically accepted the offer for this evening, like food,
Yes. You
alcohol.
accepted me buying you drinks.
Yep.
Something like that, yeah. I think Drexos was the one who suggested it for him, but I think the whole party tried to jump on it. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we all did.
Yep.
If Dalatash was buying, we were all drinking.
Oh, hell yeah.
Drexos steps back out onto the street, and he's like keeping eyes through the open doorway on you, Dalatash. He's like, "Don't move, don't move. Hey kid!" And he calls over a young Aarakocra, hops like 1 foot after the other very quickly, and the Aarakocra is like, "What? How can I help?" And Drexos basically gives the young Aarakocra a coin, just a copper piece to go to get Ariel from, just gotta find the name, Fitting Species, and points in the direction of the shop, and the Aarakocra starts flying off. He starts heading back inside towards where you guys are standing. Pulls over to Snack. A booth, please. She starts heading in the direction of where food would be had and drinks could be consumed.
Can we have a whole round of your finest air, please? For everyone.
Getting price.
Yas is gonna look at Duck Duck and be like, "Can we feed her liquor?"
Snack's
No, no.
gonna
No,
bend
Rick.
down.
No, Rick. We were not Rick you. It's okay. You drink?
How old are you, young lady? Your age?
She holds up her. I
Okay,
don't know.
no
No
alcohol
liquor.
for the written one. But some juice, preferably.
Percival will try asking Duck Duck in Draconic. How many? Have you spent most of your life underground?
Uh-huh.
Did your people have a way of tracking how many summers outside went past?
Summer.
Warm
What
seasons.
summer? Warm? No warm.
No.
No.
You know, warm and colds as time passes.
Cold, yes.
Cold.
I think it's only record that they have underground.
Yes, but outside.
I am many sleeps old.
That doesn't
We just
really
get her
say
a
us
juice
anything.
box.
Yes. A juice for the ritter one and air for everyone else.
Alright. Just keep track of how many drinks you guys get. It's 4 copper pieces for a mug of ale. There's what? 6 of you drinking Lost Drexos, so 7 times 4. Oh god. I
28
feel my head.
coppers.
28
Almost
coppers around. Alright.
Since Nalatash is buying, I really don't care. I will help him out afterwards, but
It's
Yeah.
fine. I can afford it.
Something
Sorry.
I
Afford
never...
it for now.
I think I'll be good. I think I have to go to the top shelf for me not to be able to afford it.
Yeah, you guys have maybe never had this much money in your life.
Did we? Okay, 90 gold. That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Pax looks around. I never asked you what your favorite drinks are. Anything
Well,
you prefer in particular?
if it has alcohol, I will drink it most likely. Ideally, sake, if there is any. Ale would be second. Wine once in a while, but I find it a little bit too easy. Air just goes down easier, and you know. Sometimes dwarven spirits, but those tend to crowd the judgment. And I'll just go through all the alcohol. I'd be like,
All the
"Yeah,
alcohol you've tried.
all the alcohol I've tried, yeah.
Pax's eyes just get brighter and brighter and lighter and lighter and bigger. He's never heard of most of the drinks you're talking about. And after a while, he just scratches his chin and he looks to Yasma and to Percival. What about you two, lads?
The last time we were at a pub together was the first time I ever drank. So, I like juice. And she just kind of like shrugs at everybody.
Any
Juice.
alcohol she won't drink, I will. It's okay.
I've been partial to the odd glass of wine from time to time. Though typically, I'm having difficulties remembering the name. It was either a Furbolg or a halfling brand of a tea that is generally quite exquisite. I don't really... As I said, the
Oh.
name currently escapes me, but
The
generally alcohol is not upon my preferred
tea they
list.
grow on dead people? I've heard of those
It
teas.
very well might be.
They
Yeah.
make tea out of dead people?
They do.
Well, once the soul has
It's a-
left the body is just a body.
Yeah, and
Now,
Kilamo is
I
totally
am
fine with it.
intrigued. I am
I'm
intrigued, and I
curious.
would like to try it at some point.
Do we have
I
to
had it
find
once.
someone who already dead?
Well, the process
No.
of growing plants takes, many, many months, so unless we decide to settle down and start a farmstead somewhere, it would most likely be more expeditious to purchase the tea from someone who's already grown it.
True.
Guess this is
Precisely.
a bucket list thing for all of us now. We're gonna just look for dead people tea. All right, yeah, let's do it.
Bucket list. This is something I plan to do in the next year or so, if possible.
Let's do that.
Sorry, I accidentally dropped the pen.
And then he just turns to Dalatash and finally to Daktek. So Dalatash, any drink you
Uh.
fancy?
Typically drink ale, but I'll go for whatever's on offer usually.
Basic. And for you, little one? What do you like most? Juice, clean water, or
Dirty water. We don't judge.
Puddle? Sometimes Duck just drink from puddle,
Oh,
okay. Whatever you like.
or snow. Eat the snow.
I have heard of snow. I've never seen snow. What is
See,
snow?
this one can drink tack under the table.
No, beautiful.
If you travel with us, you get to promise that you show us snow one day. Promise?
Promise.
Perfect. And then he just looks around the table. If any of you lads ever find a possibility to buy mead, like the honey-based product, tell me.
Oh, that is a very, very fine
I am-
drink.
I could murder for it. And I'm a grave cleric, so please tell me. And he just
Gonna
lights-
raise an eyebrow at that. Murder for mead?
He just smiles. Awkwardly, very awkwardly.
Well, we all have our vices.
Oh. I tried to make a joke. I just starts drinking.
Where are we going after this? Have we decided? Are we going back to Confine City? Or are we going somewhere else?
on that note, I would like to know where you've been, what you've done. Escorting you to the Grand Hall, that was a surprise. You can say that you just tell Drexos the stories. You don't have to explain it again in
okay.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It,
that.
it was a surprise just for us. So yeah.
It was a rude midnight wake up, that's for sure.
Some of us are still carrying wounds from that particular expedition.
Giants?
We must-
Yeah, you guys are in some crazy stuff right now. I'm gonna need another drink.
I'll have one as well.
Sure you are. Just gonna roll my eyes and like wave over to a snack and or whoever the bartender is and just
Yeah, it's basically just Snack at this point. You realize that she's like the sole caretaker here. She's not like cooking the food and everything behind the counter there, but yeah, she definitely runs this joint. About this time, you guys see approaching the booth and heading down the hallway a female. I don't have some information written
tiefling.
down. Yeah, I thought so. Just not written in. A female tiefling.
I didn't choose a color or anything, so that's all up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking pretty standard, kind of just a maroony red kind of color. Beautiful ornate horns curling around, and yeah, she's quite shy. She approaches and Drexos immediately jumps up. Ariel, young friend, come. You can sit where I was. Snack, can I get a stool? I was just gonna take. Yeah. Okay, thanks. And he just like steals a stool. So he's like sitting on the edge of this booth, and Ariel sat in next to you, Dalatash. You guys get another round.
Yep. Show them the money. Wait, how many drinks is that now?
24, did you say before? Or
What?
28 for each round?
28 in total.
Yeah, but
28
it's
was
adding another
7.
one.
Yeah,
There's
28
eight
was
of us now.
7.
So it now
Well, Duck-
becomes 32 copies.
32.
Well,
Okay.
Duck wasn't drinking, and Percival isn't drinking, so.
I'm drinking.
Tack's drinking theirs.
So the first round was
Upon-
5 alcohol. Second round was 6 alcohol.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let good drinks go to waste.
Yeah, upon noticing that Percival didn't drink his drink and Tag took it, Drexos is going to order enough so that he's on equal with the highest drinker currently.
Great. Wait.
So he's just going to get
Okay.
one more at this point.
Well, no, he would have to get 2 more. Because Tack would take Percival's next one that he's still not drinking.
Oh, so how much have you had to drink so far, Tag?
So
That
everyone's
would,
at,
I would have
that
4.
would put, yeah,
That'd
that
put
Tack
you
at
at 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else at 2,
Alright.
and then Drexos at 4 as well.
Alright.
Alright, so I've brought 17 drinks.
We were thinking about where we are going next.
Yes, there's a few options for us. We can head back to Confine City and meet up with Gilladine, or we can investigate the lake monster, or we were thinking about possibly going to Taxon Town on the other side of the lock.
Well,
So
I believe there's still a couple of days left before my commission with the blacksmith is finished. Ideally, I would like to stay here and pick it up.
so the monster, it is.
That sounds like a reasonable thing to do. Yes.
What
Yes, I'm
is
also
monster?
Well, it depends on your definition. For some people, it's a scary creature that is trying to kill you, like
Is
that
that-
giant was. Sometimes. For some, it's just a scary creature that you do not understand, and for some, it's just a scary-looking creature, or
And for
just
some,
in
it's your
general something
parents.
you don't understand, or Yasma, for example, it's her parents.
Are
Oh,
you guys talking about investigating the lock monster for Old Willow? That has
Yes.
been a myth for many years. More than I've lived.
Well, it's not gonna hurt us to, or anybody else, for us to prove or disprove the existence of the rock monster. So
And most
It,
myths are
it
based on
also-
true stories.
Yeah, it also gives us an opportunity to investigate that woman we saw walking around on the water out there as well.
that
She
is
was
what it
so
is.
pretty.
So
And we're
I
not
haven't
here.
had a swim in a while. I would really like to get some cold water and just relaxing. We could go back and maybe relax today in the sun as well.
I definitely relax in the sun. Yes.
That sounds like a good day. Just hanging out, not really doing much. We deserve it. We've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you guys could definitely do with the rest. Look at this one. Points to you, Percival.
Yeah,
He needs a physician as well as a rest.
This whole time, as everyone's been talking about, like, where to go, Percival's just been kind of, like, looking at the table and just, like, tracing his finger along the lines. Not saying much, but there's something on his mind.
Well, if you guys are looking for relaxation, maybe don't go swimming in the lake.
Why?
we've heard bad things happen. People disappear. Just
So
sorts.
there
Some people
are
get hurt.
monsters.
I mean, yeah,
Bad
but
things.
uh, it's not like one monster though. It's just there's stuff in there. There's alligators.
I think we can handle an alligator.
Alright.
Sorry, am I the only
Possibly.
one that doesn't know what an alligator is?
So look
No,
at me.
what alligator?
Alligator is a creature that kind of looks like me but has a very long snout and walks on all four, and they're kind of fat. And they
Maybe you should get on
live
all
in the
fours and
water,
demonstrate, Tack.
where I can't really put my hands and legs that close. But I say they have a very long tail as well.
It's snake.
Kind of, yes. Snake with legs and very large scales and thick scales.
Leg snake.
Kind of similar, yes.
I know
Oh.
snake.
So, Tack, what's your hometown like? Tell us more.
Well, it's you see, it's more of a fortress than anything. There is some places, but the place itself is very militaristic if you think about it. There's guards, there's the general store that my mom runs. There's obviously the blacksmith and the stables, but they're primarily concerned with making sure that the guard have enough equipment and horses for patrolling. And then there's my dad's school. Not much really.
Drexos is gonna point to his cup to Dalatash while Tak is drinking. Talking, sorry.
We lose.
We lost Dalatash.
Yep. Everything's broken.
Everything's broken.
Who am I
Welcome
today?
back, Dalatash.
I get to be Dalatash. Yeah.
Tack
I'm
now.
Alright.
I'm packed.
y'all.
Since I'm Dalatash, I'm gonna order another round.
Yeah.
Am I back?
For everyone. Yeah.
Alright, I'm the dungeon
Back,
master
cool.
again.
Yeah, I'll kind of like half a size her and just raise my hand again towards Snack and just be like, yeah, keep them coming.
She's at this point gonna
This time-
ask.
This time, noticing that Tak and Drexos are taking 2 each, I'm gonna order 2 less drinks. So they only have 1 around.
So yeah, not buying Percival's this time, and
No.
and you see Ariel has barely finished hers as the next one comes. Drexos like ready to go, kind of like looks at Tak and gets ready for a bit of a cheers.
I'll smack my mug against his.
He starts chugging.
Same, yeah.
Okay.
At this point, barely finishing her first drink and just going to her second, Yas will slide her third beverage that was just brought over to Tack and just like slide it
All right.
in his direction.
Tak.
Yeah.
Let's have a roll off between you and Drexos to see who can get to
Sure.
this one first. Oh god, which thing do I click on? Alright, here we are. Let's make it a constitution. Would it be like a check or a saving throw? I think it'd just be a check.
Depends.
Like, are they reaching for the
we-
drink or are they going to?
They're-
yeah, is it who gets to
So-
drink theirs?
It's like
Fastest
whoever
or-
finishes their drink first notices that the drink is there. So it's like a race to drink this, and then you've got the
Then
option
yeah.
for the next one.
Then it's
Basically,
the
whoever
ability
drinks
check.
quickest gets to the next point.
Yeah.
That's con check.
Con check. Alright, go for it. Why do you...
No, I.
Are
Oh,
you
that's
at
because I still have
disadvantage?
1 point. Yeah, I still have 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
It's still a 12, either way.
Alright, he got 16.
I
So
don't
he's
see
gonna...
tax rolls.
Are you on DM rolls? Anyway,
Oh, I'm on
so
public.
Drexos smashes down his drink, notices the spare one that's just appeared out of nowhere, and he like leans forward, grabs it, and points at it like, "This is anyone's," and pulls it back towards his location.
Whoever wants it can have it.
I mean, enjoy, I guess.
You guys aren't having as much to drink? You guys have got something else on tonight?
No,
I'm sorry, we are on our 4th drink.
Third, I think. I don't
Third.
even know.
It all blends together. Isn't that a lot?
No, this is
I've
pretty
barely
normal
touched my
for
third
an
drink.
evening.
We're
I said, I've barely touched my 3rd drink, so.
we're just a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
you guys are doing good.
enjoying our time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna create a mind link with Ariel and just be like,
Okay.
I never did understand his obsession about drinking.
Can she telepathically talk back to you? I can't remember.
Yes, she can. Yes.
All right. Yeah, she will. She will have a full conversation. Being a bit shy in this setting, sometimes it's a little bit off where someone else is trying to talk to you while Ariel is trying to talk to you, and you got to like listen with your ears as well as listen with your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys bond a little bit.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour, but yeah. So.
So for the rest of the table, Pax, especially with your high passive perception, you notice Ariel seems to be having like more of a fun time, and she's looking around and smiling, but still not really saying anything.
Yeah, I'll be like telling her who everyone is, like telling her funny stories from my travels and stuff like that.
Any
Like,
funny
listen to what
stories
she's got to say about-
specifically?
Yeah, what's the funny story that's
I wanna
making
know
you-
the
I'm
funny
out of
story.
Sheer curiosity,
I'm thinking.
where are we going?
I'm thinking about the first time we got Jasper drunk.
All right.
Barely
Um,
had one drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that ended with her stomping on someone's genitals, might I add.
That story.
Okay, maybe funny's the wrong.
It's funny, it depends on how you look at it.
Don't get me wrong. Tuck would laugh at that, remembering it.
Yes.
Oh
Anyway,
gosh.
yeah, just talking back and forth. I've like introduced everyone. Like I've told her who everyone is.
Yeah.
Now just
Um,
doing the general conversation-y things.
She will ask like to be introduced to everyone else.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. When Tak and Drexos have finished fighting over alcohol, I'll just time him back. Excuse me, everyone. This is Ariel. She's one of my friends from back here. She saved my life more than once. And then I'll go around to him like,
That's an exaggeration. I merely make smarter choices sometimes. But yes, nice to meet you all.
yeah. And I'll go around the table like, that's Pax. That's Percival. That's Yasma. That's Tak. And then this little one is sorry, out of character. Forgot your name. I'm sorry.
Duck, duck.
How can you forget Duck Duck?
Duck,
Yeah,
duck.
exactly.
How
Like,
dare
that-
you?
It's on the overlay.
Wisdom damage for forgetting about Duck Duck.
I'm not looking at my overlay though.
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's on Discord.
And it's on
uh,
Discord. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Long day.
where
Jane.
is
That's Duck Duck.
now thinking
it's just the
about
little one we
this?
found on our
Where
last
is
adventure.
Duck Duck? Is Duck Duck like on the table, on
If,
someone's
if
shoulders?
she's got a chair, she's probably. It depends on where Tak put her, because Tak picked her up and brought her.
Yeah.
He didn't actually put her down.
Okay.
Just
So she's
holding
still
her.
on
So
shoulders.
Tak
So-
is holding
No,
her.
she's literally sitting on,
On
top
his
of her.
Alright.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Cool. Good reference.
We're gonna have to invest in a baby Bjorn for
As
Duck.
you're like trying to drink, sometimes Tack, you lean back and Duck's like, ooh, holding onto your horns.
Duck's trying to balance her drink between, like, on his head.
Yeah, that would work until Tag starts nodding. Then the whole mug starts spilling.
Way
I
funnier
feel like
than I
Duck
originally
would find that fun,
pictured.
trying to catch the liquid as it falls out of the glass.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, is there anything else anyone wants to talk about, or?
Yeah, Yas would probably just keep asking everyone where they're from because we've never actually like sat down and just had a conversation about who we actually are. We just got thrown into this like situation as a group. So she'd like look at Pax and be like, "And where do you come from?"
Oh, I come from a beautiful coastal city. It's called Herring Harbor, and it's quite beautiful. We have a little, like, a little temple on top of the city. Like, we can look all over the city and all over the people, and our order just provides for everyone. It's really warm sometimes when the sun hits from the south side, and just the sun just breaks on those cliffs and rocks. And yeah, we should go there one day. Herring Harbor is amazing.
I like the sun. Let's go. How about we go to anywhere that's sunny next?
I would love it. Showing you my home.
And what about you, Percy? Where you come from? You quiet man.
Well, that's actually an interesting point. Not that I wish to bring down the mood, but well, I think that's also where I'm going to be going. Is home.
Oh. Where's your home? Where are we going then?
No, not we, me.
You're breaking up with us?
Well,
Now, yes. Of course. Sorry.
have you?
That's the best line for a breakup.
Was it us
Have
or
you
was it you?
No, you all have been wonderful to travel with. It's just, and he gestures to his arm. A wizard with a broken arm is generally more of a liability than he is a benefit. And as much as I would love to continue traveling, I believe it's been said multiple times, I do need proper medical attention. As for where I'm going, well, have you ever heard of the Breinberg Empire?
No.
We're relatively standoffish from most places. Typical focus is large amount of academic and arcane and other magical practice. Hence why and he pulls out the spell book with his good hand and just kind of holds it up. My family in particular, or rather the Zalarish family, hold something of renown there. My mother being a well-known researcher and practitioner who teaches at the academy there, and my father being something of an advisor in all matters of arcane knowledge and whatnot. There's a lot of baggage that I'm already bringing down the mood. I'd rather not unpack onto you as well. But
Is home good?
no,
Oh.
no.
Percy?
Hmm?
I hate that you leave. We didn't even get time to actually know you. That's terrible. I command you. And his eyes light up. To have one last drink with us.
So you cast command, is that right?
Yes?
What is the
Percy
one
feels bad.
word?
He chooses to fail a command. I'm assuming the command is drink.
Have a drink with us. Yes.
Alright,
So the
drink.
command word is drink. Percy chooses to fail.
Alright. Would you like
I'll raise my hand again and order another round.
Okay. Would you like to drink ale, or would you ask for one of the other things that you prefer?
Whatever is offered, he will take.
Alright.
How long has this been going through your mind, wizard?
I won't lie, it's been going through since I had my arm broken. So it's not a decision I've made lightly. Believe me, there was a large amount of contention and deliberation on. I very much have enjoyed traveling with you all, but as I've said, a wizard with a broken arm is a liability.
That's bullshit, and you know that as well. But we have to respect your
see.
decision.
Pish posh, I've seen archers with only one arm shoot.
Did they make the shots or did they all end up in their knee?
Oh no, they did make the shots. You know, it's when you're defending your hometown, every able body is required to do that.
I'm just thinking, like, in my head, this is something Tak would say.
Yeah. No problem.
It's alright if you want to bail. Just know that your arm's not the reason. We've just seen a bugbear in a wheelchair, and his excitement and his spirit and his heart. And he was an adventurer. Just doesn't seem that you are one. And a tear runs down his chin, and he gets up and leaves the table.
Right. Drexos will say, as you're leaving, I respect what you have to say. We'll look towards Percival and say, it is your choice. Not everyone needs adventure. Not everyone needs exploration. It might be the drinks getting to me, but I think you should do what you want to do. What's in your heart.
I agree with Drexos-san. It is not your arm that makes you an adventurer. It is your spirit.
No, that's not what I meant.
Well, that's exactly what I mean.
At this point, Yas would like lean her head onto Percy's shoulder and be like, "You want to know a secret?"
I suppose.
I'm not a diviner. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm not going to lie, there's been some part of me that has always known that. I've been fascinated by the concept of if you were.
What a wild time that would be. Maybe one day I'll learn how to do magic like you, Percy. Thanks for being my friend.
Make no mistake, if any of you do ever up in Rheinberg, please, if you need any assistance with the arcane, come find me. But I think for the time being, my adventuring days are over.
And you make no mistake, if you ever wish to return to adventuring, come find us.
I will.
Or maybe stay away from us. We're having really bad luck lately, and it might not be maybe find some people who know what they're doing.
You're having bad luck
You
because
know-
you're not offering any offerings to Lady Rug herself.
And
Precisely why.
honestly, I've found that people who tend to believe they know what they're doing are terribly insufferable.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just winging it, you know?
Yas at this point would like take her head off Percy's shoulder and just like excuse herself from the table and wander off to just like go find / check in on Pax.
Yeah. Where does Pax head off to?
Just heading outside, finding a quiet place.
Okay.
Just
Uh,
getting a breather.
you can kind of just like walk around the like semi courtyard that's like the center of all the rooms that get rented out. There's no really like seat. You kind of just like walk around in a circle a little bit, and
Would
Yasma
there be a way to get on the
on the roof.
roof? Yeah, like climb up there.
Make a perception check to see if you can find a way to get on the roof. Might not be. Music just got louder, I swear. Oh, nice. Yeah, there are a couple of barrels and boxes around the main building that you wander around to and see for the first time. Climbing up onto the roof, it's kind of just a climbing thing, so half your movement speed, no check needed. But Yasma, going out the front, make a perception check. Or, Pax, if you see Yasma walk out front and you're on the roof, do you do anything?
He would just sit on the roof, silent, just grab his book,
Okay.
just
So,
put his hands.
yeah, Yasma, a perception check. Eight
I have
plus
no idea where
0.
Pax is.
Yeah. You like knock on the door that he's supposed to be staying in, and there's no answer.
Yeah, so just kind of like start comedically looking under like bushes and stuff, and then give up and head back inside.
When he
Yes,
starts
she
seeing her
would.
looking under bushes and like looking behind boxes and this stuff, he would call out to her.
Alright.
She'd like look
Uh-huh.
around, like thinking she's like having some kind of like godly divine intervention because she's just
Yeah.
hearing like yelling from nowhere, and she'd be like,
Maybe I am a diviner.
"Maybe
Up
everything
here-
Percy said was real." Oh,
He would just.
how'd you get up there?
Those barrels and in this window, like you can just place a foot in there, and there's a good handhold over here.
Yas would try to recreate Pax's path and crawl up onto the roof.
Even though you're shorter, you do it just as easy.
How's it going, friend? You doing okay?
Yeah. I think I need to apologize to him. I'm harsh on those things. Just another one leaving. I hate that. I feel like
Me too.
I was looking forward for Percy to grow. Maybe at some point he would be smart enough to help me in something I'm not smart enough with. This is really selfish, I know.
No, it's okay. You're allowed to be selfish sometimes. You always have to take care of other people. Sometimes it's important to take care of yourself.
It's just sad that he leaves. And from somewhere he just pulls out a water skin, hands one over to Yasma, and grabs his other one and just takes a big sip.
Yas would
It is
follow
water,
suit.
right?
It is. I was just gonna say it's water.
water.
Yeah, okay.
It's water, and he
I'm
just
like,
says,
I don't remember it
"It's
being
not-"
something else, so just checking.
And he's just like, it's not juice, but
Water's important. I feel kind of dizzy anyway. We'll be okay.
we will. I think I should go apologize to him later. First, just to stay in, and he just hits the water skin against hers.
She would push hers back and like follow suit.
Guys are having a jolly old cheers with some water skins on the roof of the midnight trough. As you guys look up, the stars sparkle and the streets are pretty quiet.
The stars are really pretty.
Yeah. Different from your hometown?
Never really left my room, so I don't know.
You got some big baggage on your back. Strong one. You know that.
Yeah, I'm trying to mend it. Try to get rid of them. But it's hard when you're not good enough for the people who are supposed to love you.
Please don't say that. Maybe they are not good enough for loving you.
Yas would like smile and just curl up the shoulder, like the corners of her lips, and be like, that makes it sound a lot less terrible.
Well, still terrible though. To be in terrible, terrible people. He grabs another drink.
To being
Puts,
terrible people.
Puts a hand on his chest, casts enhance ability, and jumps off the roof. And while jumping, he just turns around. I need to say sorry. Just jumps off. Takes the
Yas
hit.
looks
Um,
very confused about why he just
what-
dove off this roof, and
What
she's like,
ability do you enhance?
Whatever helps him, I'd say
Cat's,
either dex
I think
or strength.
I think Cat's Grace actually says that you ignore a certain amount of falling damage.
Oh, does it?
I can cast it
that's-
for you.
Yeah, let's have a read. I just want to see how well this goes, basically.
Yeah, the
think-
target has advantage on dex checks. It also doesn't take fall damage from falling 20 feet or less.
Nice. Yeah. You jump off this roof and Yasma, you've jumped off of higher, but
definitely
if you
did jump off a 55-foot tower that
if
one time.
if you recall, it hurt. So watching Pax do this, and when he lands, not even having to put a hand down, just kind of like couple steps extra as he
Spider-Man
lands on the
land.
floor. Kinda, yeah. It's more graceful than you're expecting. You're like, wow, can I do that?
A hero landing.
Yas would roll over onto her stomach and like scooch backwards, stomach on the roof, and like hold onto the side and dangle her feet off the side of the roof and just plop.
Alright. You take like 1d6 fall damage, I think. What's
course I
the fall damage like starting point? It's after 10 feet?
10 feet. Yeah, 1d6 for every 10 feet.
And I roll a 6. So you
You land on like a bottle and roll your ankle or something real bad.
That's
I've been drinking, it's appropriate.
that's the case. You basically like as you're landing, your feet come from out under you, and as you like hit the ground, your like head goes back and you hit. Yeah, it's not what you're expecting, especially being so careful.
She like laying on her back, she puts her hand up and she goes, I'm okay!
Pax just reaches out, grabs her arm, pulls her up, and casts Cure Wounds while picking her up.
Sure.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll the healing.
I was gonna say, roof tile falls, hits Yasmin in the stomach. Less okay.
I believe, Yasma, you're still sore as well from
Oh god, I'm
previously. So
Yeah.
you also you get healed 1 grievous wound. So you're at -5 at the moment. Yeah, you guys head back inside, at which point you see Tak and Drexos ready to go again for the drinking contest that is coming. Which of course Dalatash is paying for. So they get 1 extra drink. Everyone else, that's up to them. Let's make another con check. Just grab the character sheet because I got rid of it before. Oof.
Not that disadvantage.
You're at disadvantage
Because of exhaustion.
because of exhaustion. He probably should be at intoxicated.
He would be at the same level of intoxication as me anyway.
So
I mean, have more con saves. See how drunk they're getting.
alright. You guys finish at the same time, putting your guys' cups on the table and looking at each other in the eye.
That's my con save, by the way, just in case to see how drunk I am. And if I am drunk.
I have been tracking how many drinks they've had.
Mhm.
Because
I
I've
think
been
it's at
keeping
6 or
notes of
something.
No, so Drexos is at 10 and Tax at 9.
Are you buying 2 for them each time after this, or?
There was one time that I brought only 1, that I didn't buy them 2, but Percival gave them an extra 1.
Ah, Percival, yeah.
Which is why he's 1 ahead. But then I brought 2 for them this time because it's like Percival's could buy drinks.
Alright.
Yas would buy the next round when her and Pax get back to the table. She would tap snack on the side when she gets back to the heads to the table, and she's another round on my tab this time.
Yes, of course, love. And when you get a moment, I'll see you at the front counter.
Me? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just a quick chat.
Yeah. Sure.
You owe
And-
her for damages to the roof.
Damn it, guys! No more roof sitting.
So, yeah, did you want to go up to the front now, or?
Yeah. Yas would head over there and split off from Pax and just be like, "I'll be there in a minute," and head over to the front.
So yeah, you guys see Drexos basically burp after finishing that next drink, and Yasima orders another round. You guys sit down, have more conversation. Yasima, she pulls you to the front, and she basically explains normally a reply from a letter to Oasis City would have come back around now. So if it doesn't come in the next couple of days, is there somewhere else you'd like me to send it, or?
Maybe to the guild back in Confine City.
Okay.
If it comes at all.
Yeah. Would you like me to, pay for that out of my own pocket, or?
No, here. And Yas would very solemnly, kind of sad that there's no reply yet, put 3 gold on the table.
That's too
It's bad.
much. I think it's I might have something. Rules and references, price. Not there either.
Yeah, so just leave the 3 gold. One as a tip to her, one as a for the delivery individual, and one to cover fees and expenses. It also just gets me even numbers in my inventory and fixes my OCD, so it's perfect.
That's the real reason.
Yep, that's 110% the actual reason.
The real reason.
Percival,
I'm gonna
just
pay
keep
the-
in mind you're a lot louder when you're loud and quieter when you're quiet. So balancing that when the laugh comes is like impossible for me to do. Something about Dalatash being a horse? What?
What?
No, that's Duck Duck.
Keep posting in the chat, and apparently my name is Riding Horse.
Oh, okay.
It might be because you've got the riding course selected.
Yeah, might be.
Alright. Yeah, not being able to find the prices currently, you leave the 3 gold, and Snack's kind of like trying to multitask anyway. You manage to like wander off as she's rummaging through some stuff. Yeah, I don't know why Duck Duck is a horse.
It's because
Token
she's got the
selection.
token selected.
So, yeah,
Nope. Still a horse.
that's alright.
That's okay. I can be a horse for now. You'll just know horse is Duck Duck. It's fine.
Yeah.
How
So,
confusing would it be if we named one of our horses Duck in the beginning? I'm so glad I didn't.
Duck Duck and Duck. No. So, also, speaking of the horses, I made a mistake earlier. Pax, the horse that bit you wasn't Fudge. It was Van or Gerdink. Because it was the horses that Dalatash has on his cart.
Van or Gerding wasn't.
That's
weren't
what
those the name of the bugbears?
Yeah.
they
About
were.
that.
That's why they've
While
been
you guys
named.
weren't
But they
looking,
wouldn't.
Yas
Yeah.
would
Yas
explain what
named
she
them.
did.
Yas named them that.
That
Yeah.
she let the little kid name the horses. She would fess up to her crime.
It is
Sure.
no crime, Ritter one. But not sure if people if people want to have the same name as a horse.
It's what the little kid wanted. I don't know. We both
But if
didn't
they
know
want that,
really any
well, then,
candies.
yeah.
Sort of a metaphorical way of saying that the boy is going on an adventure, no?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
What Percy said. Also, have you guys ever tried fudge? What's that like?
Percival, you've tried all sorts of sweets.
It's rather how would one describe it? You've had chocolate before, yes?
Like maybe
Yeah.
once.
Yasmin, you've probably had like dark chocolate you stole off of like a platter in your home. And I don't know how you feel about dark chocolate, but it's not quite the same as chocolate.
I mean, real life dark chocolate is the only chocolate, in my humble little opinion.
Correct.
Yes, though would
I
probably
fully
be like,
agree.
I love dark chocolate. My family
Dark
hates it, but I love dark chocolate.
90% cocoa or better, guys.
I am the
It
odd
is
one
the
out
superior
here.
chocolate.
Alright. I think dark. No, let's not get into it.
Just full on side tangent about
It's
chocolate.
not unlike our group, though. We would just spend the rest of the time debating chocolate.
It's fine. So the night slowly comes to an end. Unless there's anything else you guys wanted to do.
No, I'm
at
gonna
the-
make a point to walk Ariel home then.
Okay. Pax, yeah, you wanted to apologize. Go ahead.
At the end of the evening, Pax is just going to bump Percy in the shoulder.
Which shoulder?
The other one.
It's very important to, specify.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, that wasn't fair.
It's alright.
Just sad that you leave. Also, we should name a stupid horse after you. And we shouldn't name it horse. We should actually name it Percy.
I'm not sure if I should be. And Percy's actually like smiling and whatnot. I'm not sure if I should be offended or grateful.
Both. Definitely both. I'll make you a promise if you make me one. The first pet our lads will pick up, we will name after you. In return, if we ever come to your town, you'll help me with this one. And he gets out his book. Instead, I know what I'm doing here. Deal?
While I have no knowledge on magic of the divines, deal. And he holds out his hand and to shake it.
I've heard some people do this.
He spits on the hand. Percival. Okay. You guys, what's that called? Like a spit bond or something?
Spit shake, it's all it is. Just
Spit
make a
shake?
I don't know, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. But
I don't know. It's gross. Yeah, we do it for like
It's
5. It's like 5 seconds it goes on, and we just slowly the face just goes, "This was a mistake. We shouldn't have done
Terrible
it."
idea.
the whole face journey, you can see it in both their faces.
You're like,
You're never
you're
going
like,
to do that again.
you're like, yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. Why? Alright.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
that, Pax will just walk away.
You're
And
gonna
it's
say goodbye before you leave, right, Percy?
Yeah,
You're
of
just
course,
gonna
of
leave
course.
and not say goodbye. Okay.
I most likely will be leaving in the morning, but I will be saying goodbye.
alright. So you guys head to bed. Dalatash, you walk first Drexos home, and Ariel
Yes.
comes along that journey, and he kind of like stumbles a little bit more than you're expecting. He's a bit heavier than you were expecting. You've had to do this before, but it's kind of the worst time that you've had to do it. Like other times it wasn't as bad. Like maybe because he wasn't competing with anyone for the drinking. But you somehow managed to get him home. At which point he's going to say, God, I had this written down somewhere. No, all good. He's basically just gonna like wish you well on your journey, and if you're in town, like, please come visit. He burps again and then stumbles inside.
Don't be a
And,
stranger.
yeah, he says exactly that. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I won't be. I'm sorry it took so long. But we got there.
Also, your mum and dad miss you. So, maybe message them or write to them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I will.
I need a rest. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Good night, guys, and thanks for the drinks. We're square now. He heads inside and
Don't know about Square, but sure.
So you walk Ariel home, and yeah, it's kind of like quiet the entire way, and then when you get to her house, it's like that driveway kind of situation where,
Yeah.
you know, you're saying goodbye, but like you don't want to say goodbye, but like you have to, and it's late, and yeah, she's kind of awkward in the moment, and she says, I better be off to bed. May your arrow fly true, good friend.
And yours, and I'll give her a hug and hold it slightly longer than normal
Alright.
friends would,
Yeah, she
and just
wasn't expecting a hug, and then she hugs back. And she hugs Yeah, just that little bit less time than you were expecting. It's awkward, but it's nice.
Yeah.
And
And that's,
Galatash and Ariel sitting in a tree.
sitting on a
And then,
roof, getting ready to jump, take some fall damage.
and then when I let go, I say, "Our last promise still stands. I'll see you soon." And then I'll walk off into the darkness.
All right.
There is one last point of order that
Yeah.
Percy wants to get done. Percy's going to head off on his own at one point. He's going to head to the less general, I believe it is.
The
Least general,
least
wasn't it?
general.
Least general. Yeah, the least general. And he's going there to try and find
Lost
just-
stripe.
a journal.
Oh right, yeah, sure.
And
I thought you were talking about a person.
No, he's going to find a journal and 60 gold worth of components for transcribing spells.
So like parchment and ink for wizard spells.
Yeah,
It's in 50s. It's 50 per level.
I'm not adding a new spell. I'm copying spells I already know.
Oh, that's different costs, yeah.
Okay.
That's 10 gold.
So yeah, you find parchment and ink to 60 gold worth.
And then when he gets back, he's just going to spend the next 12 minutes, because with my quill it only takes 2 minutes, as opposed to the hour, transcribing spells from his spell book into the new book he got.
All right. What's the bedroom situation, by the way? I think you guys have 4 rooms.
I think Yasma and Duck Duck are sharing now.
I have a friend now.
Duck Duck will let her. She'll just stay on the rug.
Oh, there's
Curl up on the
2
floor.
I thought
beds.
we only had 3.
We have a bed for you.
You had 3 the first night, but then Snack had to get the rooms ready for the next few nights. Some of which you weren't there for, but yeah, you have 4 rooms. So Yasma and Duck Duck have a bed each in one room. Does
Yasma
anyone
would
want to
like-
bunk or be by themselves?
I'm happy to bunk with whoever.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Pax would just crush in the latter's room. Just
Alright. The healers together, easy enough. So, Tuck and Percival in the same room? Or you
If
want
no
your
one
own
objects, I think Percy would take a room to himself, just by the nature that he's going to be up for a while writing anyways, and he doesn't want to disturb anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Tak is gonna be sleeping, no problem, man. Tak is gonna be
Yeah.
out. He had like,
Yeah,
what,
you-
10 drinks?
They
More?
plan to bunk together but go into separate rooms, forgetting
Yeah.
which room the other one's doing.
Alright. So you guys get your own rooms, that's fine. The spells that you're transcribing into onto parchment to a journal book. What are you
So
doing there? Yeah.
A gift, a parting gift for everyone. Some people have mentioned curiosities in practicing and learning of the arcane. So he is going to copy 6 spells that any basic wizard should be able to cast, and he's going to add Mage Armor, Identify, Detect Magic, Comprehend Languages, Alarm, and Find Familiar into the journal.
Okay. Do these count as like scrolls, or doesn't it take more effort to make scroll?
This isn't making a scroll, so it doesn't function as a spell book. So
Okay.
you couldn't cast from it. It's just a book that has the spells in it. So if anyone
Gotcha.
ever got the chance to learn spells, they could then copy it from there.
All right. No worries. Noted. Actually, let's write down a note. And then it will be noted. And then it will be noted. So you guys can take a long rest. Lose a point of exhaustion. You have it. Yasma, you get
Yes.
one less grievous wound. And
At
then
bedtime, Yas would like take Duck Duck and put her in the bed and tuck Duck Duck into the bed and tell Duck Duck some kind of bedtime story. Not sure what that story would be, but she would make sure Duck Duck feels like safe and curled up and cozy into the bed because Duck Duck had a long fucking day. Homegirls,
That
probably.
Duck Duck's ever been in a bed or heard a bedtime story. So she's enamored, just absolutely riveted, and probably falls asleep within 30 seconds of being put into the bed because she's got 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yas would probably just
So-
like watch Duck Duck sleep just like a minute longer than she probably should, just making sure she's safe and she's not going anywhere and that she's just actually there.
Just in case it hasn't been made clear yet, the party is now your parents.
That's
Congratulations, you are being adopted. Please do not resist.
Duck Duck's a kobold, so the parent situation there is a little bit different to some races, but yeah, a newfound family is definitely found the Duck Duck. Duck Duck feels safe, and yeah, you guys take the long rest. Morning comes. You guys wake up a little bit late. Some of you later than others. And yeah, what are you guys doing?
Pax gets up early. Morning
Okay.
prayer. Quick message to Gilladine.
Yes.
We are back in Creature Concord, and we'll stay some additional days until preparations are done. Any new topics?
Well, if you would like to come back soon, I could aid in some way with magic. There is one concern. Somewhere in Forlorn Fortress, forest, said forest, bandits. I believe you know more than I do. That's the end of the message.
Pax would share that message with everyone over breakfast,
Yep.
informing them of the possibility of quick home travel via Guillotine, and also the problem with the bandits and Fallen Forest. Yeah.
Tack, did you hear that?
No, I was away. I'm back.
Okay. Pax messaged Gilladine in the morning, and there was a moment where Gilladine mentioned like access travel easier to from Creature Concord to Confine City, but you guys aren't sure about how that would work with your horses and whatnot. And then apart from that, there was mention of bandits in Forlorn Forest.
Upon just finishing, my brain's pretty small sometimes. Remember me, Fallen Forest?
Oh, that is south of my hometown, of the Foron Fortress, which is just to the north of the forest itself. I am a little bit surprised that there is bandits in the forest. I would have expected Ordman to have taken care of them by now.
Well, Gilladine said we would know more about that than he would.
I mean, we did fight those bandits on the way into Creature Concord the first time.
The king, wasn't it? Was it?
Could be related to that. True.
If you're talking about the heavy kings, that was thugs in the
That's-
city. If you're talking about the bandits, that was on the road to Creature Concord.
Potato bandits.
Yeah, potato bandits.
Yeah.
Potato bandits. Yeah.
Potato.
That almost killed us.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wargs the next day almost killed you more.
The walks were
Yeah.
more concerning.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, that's what you guys get let known about. Percival, over breakfast, you say your goodbyes, I guess. And
Percy's I guess we do that scene real quick. So Percy's like hopping him up onto the horse and looking at everyone. Or no, he's
Your
got the
horse
horse
is
ready.
dead, my guy.
your
How much
horse
is a new horse?
Time for riding one.
how much?
Fuck, that's right. It's expensive. How much would it be for
There was-
transport to?
There was mention of you having enough gold left to, and knowing the cost, because you've done it before the opposite way, to get help traveling on your way. So as long as you didn't spend all of your money last night,
No, you said it was like 15 gold, and I have 24 left.
yeah. So you've got enough gold to help you get the rest of the way. So yeah, you say your goodbyes at the midnight trough over breakfast and start looking for some mercenaries to help you on your way.
Hugs are dispensed, and the gifts he gives. Number one, because it was mentioned, Percy's going to pull out the teapot that he bought here in town. Because everyone
Okay.
did mention after he brought up the tea that they wanted to try it. So
Dalatash adds it to his cooking utensils.
he'll just hand that over. I know it's not much to look at, but if you ever do find that tea that we were talking about, or if I remember and I can let you know, you can at least have a way to enjoy it.
Yasma, roll a history check too, real quick.
Yeah, I know fucking nothing. I'm stupid and hungover.
You had like 2 drinks at most.
She's
Not
fetal.
everyone is a,
Three.
She
not
weighs
everyone is a
like
big,
what?
scary dragon.
Surprisingly, yeah, Percival can't remember either.
Let me try this. How do I do it? /W space.
The name of the character. Or no, the name of the player. Sorry, not the character. I know why DuckDuck is talking as a horse. Because no character is assigned as a default one to DuckDuck.
Yeah, you gotta right click
Oh, what?
on your DuckDuck name on the bottom left, Nico, and then you can select DuckDuck. So you will have DuckDuck. Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
Now it
Now
should
you'll
work.
talk as DuckDuck by default.
Oh, I didn't think anyone else had to do that. Thanks for solving the
Hooray.
problem, though. Hooray! Yeah. So Percival was giving out stuff. And saying
The
goodbyes.
second thing he hands over is just this simple-looking journal. Kind of slides under the table and like flips open some of the pages, and it is just filled with like arcane notation. And he'll pull out his own spell book and like point to his and show that it's the same thing. Now this doesn't function as a spell book, but some people did mention curiosities in learning the arcane, and well, these are good spells that any basic wizard should be able to cast. Of course, it is in my notation, so it might require a bit of finagling, but at the very least, if you wish to learn it yourselves, or if you find someone who doesn't know any of these spells and wants to learn them, you can earn a bit more gold that way. And he closes both books, pulls his spell book back, and just leaves a journal there. That is my second one to offer. And because I feel bad, and he looks over to Duck Duck, because he was so kind to grant me this, and he holds up the thimble. I have a return gift, Duck Duck. And he goes into his inventory, and I don't know why, for whatever reason, the pack includes it, but he pulls out this, like, little tan burlap sack and hands it over to Duck Duck. It is a bag of sand.
Okay.
I don't know why the Scholar's Pack has that
That's
for
so
some reason.
loud.
I don't know what
Pocket
it's. Sorry.
sand is important. Pocket sand is
I know.
important.
I
Like,
don't know
For
why.
drying your
When-
ink.
when I look at the
Yeah, it's
audio
fine.
values, everyone's like green just into yellow, but when you get loud Percival, it is like heaviest red immediately. I don't.
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
so
I just
funny.
don't
It
know.
doesn't happen on my end that
Sham.
way. He sounds pretty even the whole time.
Yeah.
But
It's not very
uh,
loud over here either.
Duck Duck holds this bag and has no
Yeah.
idea what it is, but she looks so happy. Do eat?
No,
Oh.
No. Not eat.
Thank
Just-
you.
You're welcome.
Good.
Maybe.
And she runs up and hugs him.
Mhm.
And he just kind of like leans down and, you know, with the one good arm wraps around the shoulders.
Yeah.
Come back?
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe come visit.
Yes.
Like I said, that
Don't
goes for
say
all of
maybe if you can't keep it.
you. Well, the future is full of unending possibilities. I can't promise it, but I can promise a maybe.
Promise maybe. Yes.
That's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, farewells had, what is everyone else interested in doing as Percival, starts walking off and heading in the direction of, the general, the grand hall of the town.
So, monster hunting it is? Even though we've lost a lot of wits?
Like the lake monster?
hunting it is.
I think
How long
so.
is
Why not?
actually left on Tack's armor? Just out of interest.
2 days,
Um,
maybe?
Yeah, I think 2 days, but you haven't checked in.
Because, like, it was 2 days to get to the tree, 2 days to get back. So that's
Mhm.
4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
So
remember
it'd
how long
be
said
Was
it
a
would be.
week.
so it'd be like 3 days, but you
2 or
guys
3
haven't
days
checked in.
left. Yeah.
Percival, you head off into the streets and disappear amongst the crowd. Thanks for having a go, and I'm sorry to see you go, but yeah, it's been fun while having you, and I hope you feel better and everything, and wish you all well. So, yeah, good day.
I was
Good day,
gonna
mate.
wait. Till,
Good
I was
luck.
gonna wait till the break to leave, but okay.
Yeah, we could probably go to break. Yeah, that's fair. Does everyone want to go to break and grab a drink, go to the bathroom or anything?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get another drink.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pax is getting a little bit sober, I can see.
Pax
His
just
drink is
finished.
empty.
He just finished his massive. I don't know how big that is actually, but
No, it's
like-
not
Not
a
much.
pint.
it's like
It's
one.
not even a pint.
It's no.
It's
Okay.
330 milliliters. It's just a small
Wow.
beer in a tall glass. It's not
Okay.
much.
All right. Yeah, we'll be back in a moment, guys. BRB.
get make insane viewership if we all just ate snacks into our microphone. People get excited for that shit.
So, yeah, welcome back, everyone. Feel free to snack. It's absolutely fine. No one will worry. I think at the moment we've got 4 viewers, so yeah.
Let's add the ASMR tag and see what happens.
Numbers shooting up. 500 Chinese people are starting to watch us. White people that
ASMR and hot tub. Actually, if one of us gets into a hot tub next week, we can tag that as a hot tub stream as well.
Not
If
it.
we use like a hot tub virtual background,
I'm willing to. Not sure if you guys want to be in my swimming trunks.
just like, man, let's just all do it. We'll just put hot tubs everywhere.
I don't have enough room in my
No,
room for that. Not that I
no.
couldn't
I mean,
find other
What
excuses.
do they constitute a hot tub? Like, it could just be a pot of water that's slightly warm, it's hot, and it can be considered a tub. What's
I
their
have a kiddie
definition of
pool
a
in the
hot tub?
backyard. You want me to stream from my kiddie pool?
Yes, actually, I do. I'll
tub.
pull my kiddie
No,
pool
no.
inside and do
Yeah,
it.
that's all right. No hot tubs. That's fine. So you
No.
guys are standing out the front of the Midnight Trough. Percival has headed off in one direction, and you guys are heading to the blacksmith. Did you guys say?
Yeah, just to double check how the progress is on the armor.
Yeah, sure. So you get there and you guys see the same massive minotaur, I believe it was, just hammering away at something, and you see it is your armor. The armor looks a lot less terrifying right now. Not quite finished, but you guys ask how much longer it would be, and he says, well, if I can work on it each day from now for a couple more days, it should be ready. If you want me to work late nights, then I'm gonna have to ask for a little bit more funding.
No. Late nights are definitely not required. We are planning to leave town for a couple of days, just to see if we can find this rake monster for the old man.
Old Willow, yeah,
Yes,
everyone
for the
knows.
old
Yeah. Good luck. I'll be here
only
when
gonna
you're
try.
ready. Or if you need me to send it across triplicity, that's fine. If you want me to send it further, just as long as I've got the funding.
No. I will return for it.
Okay.
Kind sir.
All right. Y'all have a good day now.
Arigato.
He continues hammering away, and it's looking pretty good. You're pretty excited even for this armor. You guys head to the lake. You just walk to Triplicity Lock.
I
Let's get
assume
the
we'd round up
posting
the
first.
various horses.
Yeah,
We
I
only
want
have
to go and get the
4.
posting on the stump as well.
To be fair, with the 4 horses,
Where do you want to take the horses?
how far is the Triplicity Lock?
It's town is on the edge of it. In the
Sure.
walls of
Okay.
the town, you could walk to the water, and there you would find the
Are we just leaving the
transport
stable at the inn
that goes.
That's,
Yeah.
If
I'm
it's
like, where
that
would you
close,
take the
let's just leave
horses?
the horses here.
Just
Yeah.
one question.
Mhm.
How far to the location where we saw the woman?
That is kind of towards the middle mountain. It's about a half day's travel, but the lake, it kind of gets in the way a little bit. You'd have to go up and down, northwest. There we go. Northwest, and then you'd have to come southwest just to get around a portion that's in the way.
I suggest everyone we start there, because that seems like a reasonable location to.
Okay, yeah. So if you're going that way, taking the horses is probably a good idea.
Gonna leave the.
Also,
at least I would.
if we would have to like go around the whole triplicity lock, how long would this take us?
If you want to go
Just-
around Triplicity Lock, you have to go around the Middle Mountains.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's like 3 massive mountains that in the middle of is this massive lake.
So basically, the lake itself reaches the cliffs of the mountains.
should we ask for, I don't know, fisher boats to take them
I
on the
think-
carts?
I think it would be more efficient to leave the horses here and just take a boat.
That's
into the
true,
lock.
another possible solution. Yes.
Can any one
I-
of you?
Also, don't like the idea of leaving our horses in the wilderness without protection.
True.
Alright.
So we should pay Snacks for taking care of the horses, and we should also try to get a
Currently,
boat. Can any one of you?
Snack has plenty of money from you guys. So that's all fine. You guys start heading towards the lake in the city walls still. Eventually you guys come up to the sort of like open area where you can see the water, and there's currently just a couple of rowboats kind of there. There's like one person on a station where he's like doing bits and bobs. He's like willing to talk to people about passage, and yeah, he greets you guys pleasantly. How can I help?
We're looking to hire 1 or 2 of your boats. You see, for 4 people and a child. We're planning to go out on the lake.
You want to do some
bit of
fishing?
a-
Yeah, easy enough.
Yes, we'll be fishing something. Yes.
Yeah. Have you got your own nets and rods and all that?
If you're willing to sell them, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, we can sell you some fishing rods. So if you want the fishing rods, that's going to be a silver piece because you're buying. If you want to rent the boat, then that's only a few copper.
Oh, that would be very, very good.
If it comes back. If it
One
doesn't, I will want more.
One thing, everyone huddle together, please.
He
Give
kind of
us a
like,
moment.
oh, okay.
Can any one of you drive a boat?
No,
Never been in one.
Definitely
me
not.
We
too.
We should ask for a fisherman to take us. We
That
can
would
pay him,
probably a good idea. Yes.
because
Do
I am
we want to
terribly
warn him, though?
afraid of vehicles.
What if I'm
that we
wearing
can't
my
drive.
armor and I fall into the water? That would be a potentially bad outcome for me.
So no armor on the lake? Probably no armor on the lake.
Probably no armor on the lake. Yes.
Same for me, probably. Yeah. Smart. I wouldn't have thought of that. Very smart.
Okay.
Mr. Boatman, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Gregory, it's fine. What was your name?
Gregory. Pax on my end. Those are my friends, and our very special guest, Duck Duck.
Friends.
We
Yes,
are
friends.
looking for someone to actually take us as well, or accompany us. A skilled boatsman. We would pay.
Okay. One moment. And he kind of like goes back into the store, and you hear some like muffled talks, and Gregory brings out his companion. Does one of you guys want to name the companion? All right, the companion is Steve.
Name Fritz. He has to be
Fritz.
Fritz because he's a fisher. Fishers, Fritz, Frisch, Fischer, Fischer. It's a German tongue breaker.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely not yup.
I'm just gonna say Fritz. I'm not gonna try and do the tongue twister because I'll embarrass myself.
That's the whole point of tongue twister.
Yeah, basically. So, okay, let me just type in here real quick. Boat store. Alright.
Did we
Uh,
decide if we were buying the bag of holding or not?
You guys haven't
We
talked
were
about
planning.
it, but yeah, you guys are hoping that it is at least general. So Fritz starts like getting the boat in the water. It's big enough to have 4 people rowing, but not all 4 people have to row. He's kind of got like a willingness to do it mostly himself, but you know, it would speed up travel if you guys were to help. So he sets up at the front, and yeah, you guys managed to talk to Gregory about leaving your armor currently just at the boat store. You'll hop in and head out into the water.
Yeah, we would beforehand just talk to Fritz for a second. So Fritz, how much would you service this?
It depends on how long we're out. If we're out all day, it'd probably just be a gold. But
Sure.
yeah, okay, great.
Proper.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
How, do you guys know how long you want to be out for?
Some hours at least. We are looking for something special.
Okay.
For a special kind of fish, yes.
A big fish.
All right,
Very big fish.
big fish. No
Scary
worries.
monster
Very-
fish.
A
Apparently,
scary
it's also
monster
a scary
fish.
one. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure a lot of fish would be scary when you're still young.
Duck Duck keeps getting confused. She's like looking for the child.
Yeah.
Oh, confused.
Fritz starts rolling you guys out onto the water. No check needed, but if you guys wanted to help, you could. And
Sure.
yeah.
As we're traveling
Mhm.
to the location where we're gonna be fishing, I'll turn to Pax and say, Pax, I saw you flip that coin a few times.
Yes,
What's
I-
that about?
It's about destiny, and it's about the will of the gods.
Did Alexa just come on?
Alexa, stop.
Nice.
It's about the will of the gods, and it's about destiny. It's about whether or not it's time for someone to live or die.
To me, it just sounds like you're asking the Rex sisters which one, well, if one of them loves the person more than the other one hates him.
If you want to put it that way, probably. In my belief system, I know that the god of the dead, Kilambor, has a destined point of life and death for everyone. All I do is pray for my friends and for the people that don't deserve to die, to have their point not be today. And he can grab and change a coin the way he wants to, just like other gods can change the tides or the weather.
Or somebody's rock.
Well, if you want to put it in an agnostic way, probably.
But Rook, it's always Timora and her sister. They're the ones who are doing the better. whether somebody's lucky or doomed.
Well, maybe. But it's not all about luck and all about Timora. God's got powers, and they got parts where they can act, and other parts where they cannot and will not act. And I think this coin, and he just holds up a cannonball coin, I truly believe that this coin is connected to my God's will. His eyes light up fanatically.
Well, that's your beliefs, my friend. I'm not gonna rob you of them.
And I won't try to missionary you. That's so sweet.
As you guys are having this conversation, you guys keeping an eye out in the direction of where you've seen this lady before, don't really notice anything. Nothing stands out. Pax, you're a bit preoccupied. Anyone else? Also Dalatash, Yasma, or Duck wants to make a perception check looking in the water or around.
I was actually going to say, is there any way that I could sneak Poe off of this boat to fly after us instead of being away?
What you can do is you can create them within a range, I think 30 feet. But
30 feet of me, yeah.
But then sneaking them, it's kind of just like up in the air.
Yeah.
Do you wish to do that at all?
No, not in front of somebody I don't know. I'll say no.
Alright. So yeah, a perception check from...
I don't see shit.
Oh, Dalatash, how low did you have to roll for that? A 4.
4.
Yeah, okay. That's low. Duck actually disadvantaged, getting a 15. Not bad. Tuck, you're kind of in conversation a little bit, so
Fair enough.
yeah. So yeah, Duck, in the water, you're like trying to avoid your gaze with the sun. You're looking off the shadow end of the boat, and in the shadows, you see a beautiful lady just swimming, kicking her feet, breaststroking underneath the water. Lovely orange long hair, some pointed ears, not wearing much at all.
Duck's going to almost go over the side of the boat, like just her tail in the boat, legs in the air, like leaning over the side. Hello?
No reaction.
She leans her hand in and splashes in the water. Hello?
Okay. The beautiful woman who was like breaststroking notices the splash in the water, turns over, and you almost see their uncovered bust if it weren't for their hair in the way. The like kind of belt that they're wearing that's very fancy looking has like one bit of cloth coming down the center, and this lady looks at you confused, keeps swimming back, and at this point she's like 30 feet away from you guys, under the water
I'm sure that the boat
and
is
in a
small
direction.
enough that people can hear Duck
Yeah.
splashing, right?
Everyone notices Duck, and then looking where she's looking, it's easy enough to spot the same. Yeah. What are you all doing? The
First things first.
Fritz, by
Pull
the way,
Duck further
is
down from the edge of the boat that she doesn't fall over into the water.
okay.
No friends in the water. Friends in the water.
Yes, friends in the water, but we don't want you to fall over into the water.
You get friend.
Yes, we will get the friend. It's okay.
Fritz stops rowing as you guys seem to have reached whatever spot you're looking for.
Would this creature still be within 30 feet or something?
It's hard to tell from here. Was there a specific thing you wanted to try?
Yes.
Do you want to tell me?
Pax will cast his spell. His eyes will glow up, and
Dispel.
he will cast a spell.
Or a spell? Yeah,
He
yeah,
will
yeah.
just say, Calambo, open my eyes for those that are not familiar to this plane. And he will cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
30 feet sphere around him. All aberrations, celestial, elemental, fey,
Right.
fiend, undead within 30 feet of him.
Oh,
Will know about.
then Duck's hood's gonna light up.
Alright. So this is a concentration spell, 10 minutes?
Yes.
Or is it the one that kind of like bamps out from you for like one kind of tick? Like a ping? Like a sonar?
Yes.
I think we're gonna end here, yeah. But
Yeah.
Yasma, feel free to head off. We're just gonna wrap this up real quick.
I can stay around a few minutes to wrap up.
Alright.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's 10 minutes concentration.
10 minutes concentration. So, yeah, as this spell takes hold and your sight opens up in all these different directions, first, so I won't say first because I'm going to have to look further into it. So Duck, do you want to explain your hood, or do you want me to do it?
Well, I don't think that Pax can see what's in her hood. He just
What's it
sees
covered
aura,
by?
right?
Yeah,
The
the
hood?
aura.
He knows what it is as well, don't you? Whether it's a fey or a fiend or whatever.
That's true.
There is
Yeah,
some
I
fey
just
in
know
her
the
hood.
class. A fey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can describe the shape as well. Still. I'm just trying to do.
It is a
different thing.
winged lizard.
Pax will just look over and just. Oh, hello. You should have told us.
What?
Your friend.
Friends?
Yes, we are friends, but you also have a friend you didn't show us, don't you?
In water?
In your hood.
Friend in the water. Say friend.
Friend.
A deception check. Yeah.
He just sees it right there.
You see it. Yeah. Like I don't know
No,
what
she's
you're.
legitimately confused. She's not
Alright.
trying to hide anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Pax will put up his
Yeah.
hood.
Mhm.
In your hood.
Oh, it's Poe.
Friend.
Poe.
Poe?
Yeah.
Poe? Who's Poe?
It's
Everyone
friend.
huddle together. We gotta introduce someone. So,
And
It
this
depends.
little purple nose snakes out from behind Duck's head. And it doesn't come all the way out, but it is a tiny dragon with butterfly wings. Very tiny.
And a lizard tongue spits out like.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was right in my assumption. So Pax, your vision vamps out. not only do you notice Poe and quickly have this conversation, in the water at the edge of this thing's reach, you see another Fey creature, not just the one on Duck's shoulders named Poe, but something else. Looks similar to an elf and then swims just out of range. And that's where we're going to end the session. So yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a pseudo dragon named Poe, and
Oh, it's a pseudo dragon.
it's got a butterfly wings.
That's cute. That's definitely cute. I'm looking
Alright.
forward to getting to know Poe.
All right, we're gonna end it there, guys. So yeah, thanks for everything. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and all the positive comments. Good night, good sleep, and dream big. We'll see you guys next time on Christian 9K3G.
Y'all in a week.
Good luck today, ass. Whatever's going on.